Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to deliver your December 2016 general readings. I continue to use the Gilded Tarot deck by artist Ciro Marchetti, drawing 8 cards for the month, 2 cards for each week, with an additional ninth card from the bottom of the deck as your crowning card representing overall energy and advice for the reading. These are general readings, so they're going to resonate and play out differently for those of you watching because there's so many of you watching and you all have different things going on in your lives. So make sure to watch your rising and your moon sign videos as well. You may find that they may resonate for you a little more predictably this month, or you just may find different aspects and different perspectives on what's going on in your life in each area that they cover. So watching all three together gives you a more clear and cohesive picture of the time frame ahead that the reading covers. Just gives you a better kind of glimpse of what's going on overall. So watch all three if you can and if you know what they are. Thank you to those of you who continue to reach out for personal one-on-one readings. It's always an honor and a pleasure to read for you. I'm very grateful for the trust that you place in me to interpret and intuit the cards for you. Thank you to my regular clients for allowing me to be also a continuous part of the chapters of your life as they unfold. It's a delight always to get the feedback on how those readings resonate and continue to play out in your lives. It's a joy. Thank you so very much. And thank you to those of you who continue to watch and follow my YouTube channel so faithfully and so loyally. Your feedback and support means a great deal to me, and I truly love reading all of your comments. Please keep those up. You guys are brilliant at that. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can click on the About button on my YouTube channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information in detail and also my email address. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I do readings full-time 6 days a week, so I'm able to get back with you quite quickly and set up a reading within a pretty short period of time. Current turnaround time is anywhere from a few days upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within 2 weeks we can set something up for you or for anyone else as well. We are in the holiday season and I have already a lot of requests for gift readings for people. They do make wonderfully unique and personal gifts for friends and family and loved ones as well. So I would be happy to work with anyone that you would like to purchase a gift reading for as well. So moving right along, let's get right into this reading. This is for Gemini for December 2016. Let us see what the month of December has in store for the twins, for our Geminis, for December 2016. Gemini, December 2016. What does the month of December have in store for the air sign of Gemini? Gemini, the twins, for December 2016. Okay, let's begin. We start with the Page of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Cups, the Five of Wands, followed by the Knight of Wands, the Two of Swords, followed by the Seven of Wands, the Lovers, followed by the Knight of Cups, and from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and advice is the Knight of Pentacles. 3 nights, Gemini. It looks like some offers and opportunities are on board, and your overall energy is a very tangible, concrete offer. Your overall energy, we'll just start with your crowning card. Pentacles is earth energy. So the suit of Pentacles governs very tangible, see, touch, feel things. Often it's money, finances, job, property, resources, assets, etc. Knights are the method by which things are delivered in the tarot, typically positive things. So this knight is bringing, this is representative of an offer, an offering, or an opportunity, something being brought to you. And it's very tangible and concrete. So this could be an offer opportunity for, this could be a new job, a job offer. It could be an offer on a piece of property, on a home. Either you're making an offer or someone's making an offer on property you own. Again, job offers or opportunities. Um, It could be an investment opportunity, actual dollars and cents. It could really be anything, but it's something, it's an offer or an offering, it's an opportunity that's very tangible and concrete, and it looks very good. Nice, lush colors on there, lots of green and gold. So that's kind of the overall energy over the month of December is tangible opportunities or offers that are on the table. And I feel like for a lot of you, Gemini, there's kind of a we feeling about this. It looks like you have an opportunity to begin something like a project or a job, or perhaps some of you are starting your own business or getting together a group of people that are doing something. Because we start with the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So this is, it feels like something kind of new, student apprenticeship kind of energy. You're just starting to get an idea of what this thing is, doing more, getting a little more information and knowledge and research on something. Again, I feel like you may be starting with a group of people, with friends. There's a feeling about going into something with a group of people. The Page of Pentacles, we have more earth energy here. Pages are the youngest and least mature energies of the tarot. They can represent that student apprenticeship kind of energy. They are messages and messengers. This Page of Pentacles is bringing in news, information, a message. And again, it's very tangible, concrete. It could also represent the energy of the same person or this opportunity of the Knight of Pentacles, which is your overall energy. And it could be coming from an earth sign individual, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's about something at the end of November, the beginning of December, Gemini, it feels very exciting too. There's something in front of you. There's an opportunity to do something, or you're getting ready to start something new. And again, it has this feeling of whether it's career, project, inspiration. It could be something just in conjunction with the holidays, but it feels like you're at the beginning stages of it, or you're starting something new. Some of you perhaps could be starting a new course of study, or you're doing more research and information on something you're interested in getting involved in, or you're starting up perhaps a new business, or maybe a sideline way of making extra money, something new that you're embarking on. It feels like you're learning more about that, or you're learning more about whatever this opportunity or offer is coming in, or that you're getting ready to begin. And I feel like you're doing it with a group of people, friends, people that you feel very uh, good with, very connected with, or you're working within a team that's a really, everybody works well together. There's a really close, good teamwork, we kind of energy about that, because that Page of Pentacles is paired with the Three of Cups. I almost feel like stumbling over my words because there's such an exciting feeling to this. It's like, you don't know exactly everything that you're doing. That Page of Pentacles can also represent kind of just being at the beginning of a path, just coming to a deeper understanding and awareness of what it's actually going to take to start this thing, or to put it all in place, or what it's all about. But you're in it with a group of people, either close friends that you have, really good friends, like kindred spirit kind of friends, or you're just working within a team of people, and it's a really good team. Everybody works together, everybody's kind of on the same page, because that's what the Three of Cups represents. It's a celebratory card too. It could be that you're you're planning a celebratory event or something. It has a kind of a big, exciting feeling to it. So it could be a big event that's kind of consuming you for the month of December. We are in the holiday season. But again, it feels like this kind of, you're exploring more, you're learning more, you're just kind of getting to know what it's going to take to put this whole thing together. But you're not in it alone. You're in it with a group of really good friends, or a really great team of people. Everybody works well together. And this is an exciting, very, a lot of passion and enthusiasm is kind of I mean, there's just a really high positive energy feeling about this thing, whatever it is, this opportunity, this offering, this project. Perhaps you're for some of you, it may be as tangible as maybe you're moving in with a group of people, or buying a piece of property together, or starting a business together, or something like that. You'll have to let me know how this resonates for you predictively, for those of you for whom this does resonate. But you're going into it with a group of people. Everybody works well together, and it's very exciting. It feels like there's still a lot to do, a lot to learn and put together and know, in doing this, but it's very exciting. Now, next to that, we have the Five of Wands, paired with the Knight of Wands. So the Five of Wands, Wands is fire energy. The Suit of Wands is all about building, creating, manifesting, which kind of goes right along with this original energy that you're starting the month off with. Doing something new, building, creating, manifesting something new. The Five of Wands can be a card of competitiveness, competitive spirit. It can sometimes be competitive, conflictive energy or internal conflicts. Although I'm not really feeling that here. This feels very bright and positive. It could be, again, the Five of Wands, these men are sparring with each other and they're doing it for the purpose of getting better at their skills. It's not an actual fight, they're only using practice weapons. So, again, they're kind of sparring in a competitive but friendly kind of way, having fun while they're doing it and improving their skills at the same time, which, again, kind of goes along very well with this energy of the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. I can't wait to hear what this is for some of you because it's something specific, or specific project or event or business or job, something project oriented, but it's very exciting. um, and even increased more so because that Five of Wands is paired with the Knight of Wands. So here's another knight charging in. This, out of all four of the knights, is the fastest of them all because he's fueled by fire. The Knight of Wands. So this is an offer, another offer, opportunity coming in. It feels like it's all kind of centered around the same thing. This is fiery, passionate, creative energy. This is spontaneous and impulsive. You also have the Knight of Cups. It's whatever it is, it's tangible, concrete, positive, but it's also exciting, enthusiastic. There's a lot of emotions involved with this. It feels, again, like you have people around you that are on board with this. Everybody's working together, everybody's really excited. It feels very fast moving, very fast paced. Be careful with some of that spontaneous, impulsive energy. I mean, and there's a lot of it here because you have three knights. Knights, the energy, they are a little more mature and evolved than the page energy, but they still tend to be quite spontaneous and impulsive because they're knights. That's what they do. They go charging in to achieve things and bring results. But it's a delightful. It feels like this thing is moving very fast and it's very exciting. Just make sure, particularly if it's about putting business together in dollars and cents, that there's a practical plan and a foundation and steps that need to be followed in addition to that. But again, it does feel very exciting and very positive. And it could be too that what you're putting together or beginning or offering could be. Perhaps you're preparing for a competition, some of you, a contest or a competition of some kind. Perhaps what you're starting is a business related to that or some kind of sporting thing, or again, starting a course of study where you're going to be working with other people to gain more knowledge and more experience on something in a fun, competitive kind of atmosphere. And perhaps that's what you're beginning as a project or a business that has other people doing that, or you're teaching other people this as well. It's going to play out differently depending on who's watching. We have a little bit of shift in energy around the middle of the month or so, maybe around the third week. It's kind of interesting. We have, hang on. So I'm getting for some of you that I feel like this is very friendship oriented, and there may be in the process of putting this project together or whatever it is you're starting, and even for some of you, if you're moving into a house together, or it's a roommate sort of situation, there may be a little conflictive energy between you and a friendship circle, or a circle of friends. There may be a little competitive, maybe a little bit of a challenging conflict energy. And I feel like for some of you, it could be related to a love partner or a potential love partner. I don't know if maybe there's a disagreement between your partner and your circle of friends, or your circle of friends. Maybe somebody isn't approving of your partner or something. It's a message I'm getting, although it doesn't feel very definitive, but it could be a little competitive or conflictive energy, something about your partner in terms of love and romance, and maybe some conflict or difficulty with a friend or a circle of friends. So around the middle of the month, or around the third week or so, we have the combination of the Two of Swords paired with the Seven of Wands. So, and this also could be that there's so much excitement and passion and impulsivity and spontaneous energy with this that you may be being cautioned by other people or by other members within this group to kind of maybe do something or shift something in a different way. And there's some resistance to this because this Two of Swords and Seven of Wands, this Two of Swords can be a card of denial, of needing having something in front of you that needs to be dealt with, or make a decision on something, but there's a reluctance or a resistance to deal with it or to make a decision. Kind of having your head in the sand, kind of energy, being at a crossroads, needing to make a choice or a decision, needing to deal with something, but not really wanting to, being reluctant or resistant to it. Swords is governed by the element of air, and it's all about what goes on up here: thoughts, words, communication, ideas, perspectives, outlooks, belief systems. It's mental, intellectual, cerebral energy. And this Two of Swords represents you come to some kind of crossroads or something around the middle of the month, maybe the third week of the month, where something needs to be dealt with. A decision needs to be made on something, but for some reason there's some reluctance or resistance. It could be on your part or the part of somebody else within this group system. But the fact that it's come up represents that something needs to be dealt with, or a decision needs to be made on something. But again, there's some reluctance or resistance. And that's even increased by its accompanying card, which is the Seven of Wands. Here we have more fire energy. Sevens can represent conflict or instability, competitiveness. The Seven of Wands is a defensive card. It can be positive or negative. It represents standing by something you feel very strongly in, something you've invested a lot of time, effort, work into, defending it, protecting it, guarding it because you feel it's being challenged or threatened somehow. It can represent being too defensive, being too closed off, needing to deal with something and being resistant to it when in fact you you need to deal with something, but you're being too resistant, too defensive. You need to open up a little bit more. It's going to mean that for some of you. For some of you, it's going to mean that maybe you're being asked to compromise or negotiate on something or back down from something, and you feel very strongly not to. You feel very strongly that you need to hold your ground and not compromise on whatever this is, or somebody else uh, is refusing to make a decision or be on board with something, and um, but it needs to be dealt with, and it does need to be dealt with. Again, it's going to play out differently depending on who's watching it, but there is a sense of a decision needing to be made, something needs to be dealt with. Everybody is not on the same page here. There's a defensiveness about it. And it needs to kind of soften a bit. Somebody needs to take the blindfold off, whether it's you or somebody else within the group, and make this decision, deal with something, because it feels like there's some conflictive, competitive energy here, which is different than the first couple of weeks, which is lovely energy. So if something comes up which needs to be dealt with, it's best to deal with it right away. But don't compromise and negotiate to the point where you feel like you're doing yourself a disservice. So at or towards the end of December 2016, we have the combination of the Lovers followed by the Knight of Cups. So here's another offering, opportunity. It could be related to this general overall one. It could be something different. This is Cups, which is the element of water. And this is about feelings, emotions, relationships, love, how we relate to people. So this could be an opportunity for love, an offer of emotional support of some kind. Whatever this night is bringing, it's emotional. Whether it's just emotional support or an actual offering of love, somebody letting you know what their feelings are. And it's paired with the Lovers, which is a major arcana card, and it can be that that passionate soulmate kindred spirit relationship. It could be that somebody comes to you and says, look, and bears their heart to you and tells you how they feel about you, and presents you with this opportunity for love and romance and passion. And a decision needs to be made about this because the Lovers also represents needing to make a choice, a decision. In the early days, this was actually referred to as the choice. It wasn't called the Lovers card. And because it's a major arcana card, it's a significant decision decision, a significant choice. Whatever this is going to affect more than just you. It's going to affect uh, the lives of the people around you and definitely the other person. Because again, there's this we group kind of feeling to it. So, and it could be that within this group of friends or this close team that you're working with, it could be that some love or romance issues come into it, and perhaps there's some competitiveness going on. Perhaps somebody falls in love with somebody else and somebody else likes them. And, again, it's going to kind of split off depending on who's watching. And then you have that overall energy of the Knight of Pentacles. So it's this opportunity of going into something new, creating, building, manifesting something new, whether it's an event for some of you, a project, a new job for some of you, a living house property situation, starting a new business for some of you. It looks like the last half of the month, some some energies come in. You guys are working really well together, but some energies come in the last half of the month. There's some defensiveness, maybe some competitiveness, maybe, some drama about love and romance is coming in. It feels like spirit is saying deal with it sooner rather than later. Don't let this stuff fester. And what decision you make about this emotional or love offering at the end is kind of up to you. But it's just all about offerings and opportunities. A lot of passionate, fast moving energy. So be careful not to get too carried away with that, because it looks like the decisions that you make, particularly around the end of the month, are going to have a significant impact, not only on you, but on the people around you, Gemini. So that pretty much sums up December. Thank you very much for watching it. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope that you find it useful somehow and that it gives you a bit more clarity on the next few weeks ahead of us. I thank you very much for watching it. And again, if any of you are interested in a one-on-one reading, you can click on the About sign for more information. And you can also email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be very happy to set up a reading with you or any friends or loved ones of yours as gift readings. We also do gift readings, and we are in the holiday season as well. So that's a lovely personal and unique gift for people to have your own tarot card reading. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the December 2016 mid-month readings. Have a wonderful life between now and then. And as always, Gemini, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.